tough way to lose in the last minute like that.
Well, I think that's the correct word, is lose, because I think we lost the game having won it. Our completion rate was really poor the second half. I think it was 11 out of 17, so you're looking at about 60%. We lost the penalty count in the second half, so we're inviting them onto our line, and we're just having to defend and defend. And it's an easy pitch to depend upon. Let's not beat about the bush because it's so small. But you can't just keep bringing people onto your own line, and keeping having to defend. So, I think if we'd have played cleverer, played smarter, and I didn't think our effort areas were at 100% as they have been in previous weeks. So there's a fair bit that we can brush up on and improve upon.
How did you see that last play? Obviously the knock on off the kick and then the scrum try.
Well, I mean, obviously the referee, I thought the referee had a good game, so he obviously called it as our. And we either claimed the kick, but if the kick's a fair way from the line, let them catch it and then jam them. So there's lots of little decisions that we've made that just haven't been smart whatsoever. And then there's a scrum play and we sit on our heels instead of getting off the line. So there's going to be a fair bit of work goes in this 8 days until the Halifax game. We've got another very tough game, but I really do feel as if it's 2 points that we've lost.
Yeah, did you feel like you could have maybe got more points on the board, especially in that first maybe 20 minutes of the match?
It's very. We planned for a very tight game, and that's exactly what you get, because it's 50 odd metres wide and it's 80 odd metres long. So you're not going to get a 50 points to 6 or anything like that, and you're not going to play fluffy flowing football on a field like this. You've got to be prepared to come and grind, and both teams did. I thought it was a high standard game in the first half, but I thought we let ourselves down in the second half.
In terms of that second half, you sort of took advantage of maybe when Bradford had a bit of a spell of discipline from them, and you must have been pleased, similar to the York game a few weeks ago, where you took advantage of the errors that they made.
Yes, the errors that they made and getting a man in the sin bin, etc. Yes, so. But we just went away from what's worked for us so well, and the reason, it's a very simple game plan, but my word, it requires a lot of hard work and effort and toughness in order to put it in, and it's effective game plan. And as St Helens show regularly, and as they've shown to the NRL champions, but you've got to be prepared to put that shift in week after week, and I think we're quite off it in the second half.
But having said that, you've played 3 games against maybe 3 teams that are expected to be in and around them playoff positions. You must be generally happy with how that's gone. Yes,
generally happy. But if you looked at the bookies odds beforehand, we've beaten York, who were similar to us. We've beaten Keighley, who were supposed to be shorter odds than us, and Bradford were shorter odds than us. So and we should have beaten them, but we didn't. So yes, we can do, but you've got to take one game at a time in this league, and we've got a heck of a game coming up against a very, very good Halifax Panthers team.
Will you be expecting to have any players back for that one?
Well, it's very difficult to say at this point in time. We come in tomorrow, we do recovery, we look at the injuries, and we see what's what. But we've got a big squad and a good squad, and we are picking from strength still. And I thought it was a team good enough to win the game today, and I do feel we should have won the game today, but we haven't.
I think you've used 20 players across the 3 games, which perhaps emphasises the point that you make there. And I think Shane Grady again showed the benefit of having that competition for placing.
Yeah, he's been excellent as Shane. He's had 3 cracking games, and I thought Adam Lawton added something to us as well today. He was good in the middle, and he's also a threat when we put him on the edge. So the competition for place is good, but I prefer more when we get our injuries scrubbed up and back.